like I just have to cycle through to get rid of this. Let me make sure it's going. Bear with me for a few seconds there. Peace. It's also quite a bit of a delay. Alright, tried cycling through one more. Let's see if that removes all the other stuff. I am here. Hello all. Looks like the histogram popped up. Cycling through next. The only thing is there's quite a bit of a delay, so it looks like by the time I hit the button on the camera, it takes a good 20 seconds until I see it on the live stream. Because with the HDMI out from the camera into the video encoder, it doesn't show everything exactly. That one shows the... There we go. I do not know why. Hello, I am here. Trying something new. Trying to figure it out. Doesn't look like it's working at the moment with this special little video encoder. It looks like it's connected, but it's saying it's live, it's saying it's streaming, but it's not really having a good output onto YouTube. Alright, well at least this is being recorded, so if the stream doesn't look good, I will upload an archive of this because it's recording right to the camera now. Let me just see if it's good enough. I still can't figure out why. it's showing all the details of the camera settings. Getting in that archive, it won't actually be there. Alright, well, I'll just keep the live stream going. If it fails, I don't know. Everything's set up. Solid Wi-Fi connection. It just says it's dropping. It's streaming fine from the computer, so if you have any comments, I could definitely see them. But it's something I think with this video encoder, and this is the one I usually use for the green screen. It's just, I guess the Wi-Fi is not working on it, because usually I have it plugged into Ethernet, but I'm outside and I don't really have a long enough wire to run Ethernet, so trying something new. Alright, so just wanted to give a quick tour of the car. These wheels right now may be changing, so that's one of the biggest questions I wanted to give to you guys. So those are the stock wheels that are on there right now, which don't look terrible. I do have other rims that are the same size and would fit on these cars. So also I have snow tires when we do get into that part of the winter. So either the stock tires are going to go onto those rims that I'll show you in a second, or I'm going to take these stock rims and put them with the snow tires. I'll have to make a decision, but I want your feedback for that. Alright, so this is from a company called Enki. These rims look really nice, and they looked really nice on the old car too. So this is something I'm still deciding if I want to put these rims on the car for all year round, or if I only want to put the winter tires on those rims and keep the stock tires and stock rims on them. But we'll also take another couple looks around. So, not sure if you can see it too well. It's still a little bit of a delay at the moment, but it's a very clean engine bay, very open, very easy to work with. On the top, this is the intercooler for the turbocharger. The turbocharger is down on the bottom side of the engine, because with these Subaru engines, they're not your V-shape or your inline shape. They're a horizontal shape. Also, Porsche uses that, so not a lot of people use the horizontal design. So the idea with this is you have on the end, so this is the engine, you have the intake coming down from the top and the exhaust coming out from the bottom of the engine. So the exhaust manifold is down on the bottom, and that's where the turbocharger is attached to the bottom of the exhaust manifold on the underside of the engine. And the top is just the cover, and it has a little intercooler at the top end. That's where hood scoop feeds nice cool air while driving right into the intercooler. And there's also vents that cool off the engine bay, because when this is running, that is a really, really hot engine. Turbocharged engines tend to do that. So a couple of things with that. Just trying this. See what you guys think of those rims. I can't really get a good view of it. I'm trying to still see if I can get it on here. I don't know, I might kind of like the way those look, but it still looks like I'm having issues with this live stream. Yeah, I don't know why. Usually this is the same hardware I use when I'm going live on the green screen. It's just, I don't have the green screen behind me, I have my car. So a couple other things with the car. Regular maintenance gotta check. Let's check the oil. Oil looks a little low, but it's getting near the end of its life too, so I'm coming up on almost 3,500 miles on the car that I put on already, and it's near, or that's about when we should be having the first oil change. So we'll be doing an oil change on that. That I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream if it keeps having kind of dropping issues like that. So while I'm talking to you guys, I'm also kind of monitoring it on the side computer there. The other thing that may be, I'm outside of the studio, so maybe a little bit further away from the Wi-Fi router. That could be another thing too, because everything looks like it's hooked up. I'm also using the studio camera for the first time with the live stream. Usually you use my phone, better quality image, and also I'm trying to stream in 1080p 60, which for the first time, which this encoder allowed. It allowed me to stream as high as I can. So it looks like it's going in 1080p 60. Let me just double check that. So it actually looks like it's not in 60 frames per second for the live stream. However, the camera's recording it at 60 frames per second. So I'm probably gonna upload an archive of this whole live stream later. So let's continue on. The other thing I like with the last Subaru I had and this one, the oil filter's right on top. Very easy to get to. Also, with the turbocharger, it looks like there's this extra piece between the bottom of the engine where the oil filters, or the bottom part of the engine where the oil filter sits, and the oil filter itself, but that's because of the turbocharger. It feeds the filtered oil down into the turbocharger to keep it all lubricated. So, brake fluid looks good. Antifreeze looks good. The windshield washer fluid looks a little low. I'm not going to bore you guys with just filling up windshield washer fluid. So the last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to first move the rim out of the way and then turn it on to get a nice sound. Alright, let's hear it up. That was the air conditioner that clicked on. I forgot I still had that on. I think it has a nice sound. It's not the traditional Subaru sound you would think of with that nice boxer rumble, because the way the headers are set. Equal length headers, which is what this have, do give more performance but get rid of that characteristic sound. The headers on older Subarus and the older engines, and even the current STI, is unequal length, so one side's longer than the other. That unevenness of the exhaust flow is what gives that burble sound. So this one doesn't have it. It's a bit more performance oriented with a newer engine than the STI, but the STI has just more horsepower. So I'm just gonna pull it in, then that'll pretty much be it for the live stream. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, for those that are wondering, yes, this is manual, a 6-speed manual. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So this is pretty much the end of that little live stream I tried. Trying new things, trying to make new things for you guys, trying to keep all the different content going, content flowing. The other thing I do want to say real quick, the Las Vegas thing, I didn't post anything yesterday just because I wanted to give a little bit of time to just think about what was going on. It's a very dangerous world now, but I wish it wasn't. I wish we could just all not worry and make videos, play video games, get outside in the woods, wilderness, but we can't, and this is very unfortunate. My prayers are definitely with all of those. This is the most, I really feel odd saying this, but the most people murdered in a single shooter incident ever in the US. So I really hope this doesn't happen again. It's troubling. I was with Sandy Hook. I was really close to the Sandy Hook School District. I still remember that day. I was with a bunch of my college friends. This is my senior year of college. We're at the movie theaters. We were watching The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. We're getting in there, watching the movie. All of a sudden, we get a text message about what was happening, maybe only a mile or two down the road. As soon as the movie finished, we just went right back to the dorm. And at the college, this is Western Connecticut State University. That's where I graduated with my Bachelor of Science degree in meteorology. It was on lockdown, the college, because that person was a student, and I remember the SWAT team and the FBI, so I've seen this really firsthand, and I feel for everybody going out there, so my prayers are definitely with everybody. Let's just feel the love for everybody out there. And that was pretty much it for this live stream. I'll be uploading a weather update video maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, and then I'll be going to my usual live recording at the green screen tomorrow night with the weather podcast. Have a great evening, everybody. Enjoy the nice weather. This is meteorologist Andrew Panero signing off. Have a great evening.